Hi guys and welcome back to my slop channel. I know I've not uploaded here in ages. That's because the hyperfixation wore off and I stopped caring about the alluring draw of making low effort content and getting paid billions from it. I stopped caring about that, but you know what? It'll be good for my discipline if I just carry on doing the thing I don't really care about that much anyway. Because isn't that at the heart of what slop truly is? Do you think Critical gives a shit if he talks about the OnlyFans girlies? Do you think Umperville really gives a shit? Do you think, I don't even mind Critical, he's all right. Do you think any of them genuinely in their heart of hearts care about, oh, this person did an oopsie? No. There we go. I've talked myself back in the game. For today's video, we are looking at the OnlyFans girlies. Spin the wheel. We're looking at Lily Phillips today. Lily Phillips reveals how she copes when unattractive men show up to sleep with her. Oh, you poor, poor, poor girl. However will you cope with it? I suppose lying in a bed of money helps. There's one thing that really puts her off people. The OnlyFans content creator Lily Phillips has gone viral yet again after her rather adventurous backdoor marathon. 50 balaclava-clad men queued up to get a whole few minutes with her. Oh, I love the tab. I should write for the tab. Lily Phillips told the tab about what happens when, why won't she come on my channel? I've not extended an invitation. I've not followed her or anything. I've not sent an email. But why won't she come on my channel? But what happens when someone rocks up ready to sleep with her at one of her events, but she doesn't fancy them? I mean, chances are she's not going to fancy all of them, is she? How often do you even walk past someone and fancy them? How often does that happen to normal people? Duh, people are hideous. Lily Phillips. So I don't mean attractive wise people are hideous. I just mean as a concept, people are hideous. Lily Phillips said, "There's definitely been people I've slept with that I'm not attracted to. That's just what comes along with going, you can all come and sleep with me. But I really don't mind." Oh, that's just sad, huh? "I quite enjoy it because these guys can express to me that they haven't slept with anyone in a while, or it might be their first time. And I feel quite honoured that I'm helping them with that." Yes. Honourable. That is the word I would use, babe. Although Lily Phillips is happy to sleep with people she isn't physically attracted to at her events, she does have one major ick: when men are rude to her. Am I surprised? No. Am I disappointed? At this point, I'm literally just numb. Of course, men would rock up to her. I mean, we saw it in the documentary, but of course, for the sake of this video, men would rock up to getting free sex with Lily Phillips and then be rude and demanding and entitled, of course. And you know what, Lily? If you then choose to sleep with them still, you are condoning that behaviour, so maybe don't. That's kind of what you open yourself up to though when you say hundreds of people come sleep with me. The way they talk to you says a lot. They kind of see you as more of an object. What do you mean kind of, babe? But that's just the odds. Out of 100 people, are a couple going to be a bit nasty or mean? Yes. Then don't shag those ones. Punish them. Do not give them a positive feedback loop. Punish them. Lily doesn't like it when men are too demanding and can fire what they want at her. She said, "I don't mind requests. I don't mind people saying, can you do this? Can you do that? But just say it in more of a pleasant way." Well, that's sad. We got another article about Lily Phillips. Lily Phillips finally reveals the real reason she cried so much after the first viral 100 Guys challenge. Remember that? That was back in November or something. Most people didn't know who Lily Phillips was before her viral challenge back in December last year. At the time, the OnlyFans model made a documentary for the stunt. People were shocked to see scenes in which she sat down and cried following what she'd done. Now, Lily has spoken about the real reason why she cried following the challenge. So, at the end, Lily showed the aftermath. She talked Josh, the documentary maker, through the process, and she said, as she did, she got visibly more and more uncomfortable. "It's not for the weak girls. If I'm honest, it was hard." She said, "I don't know if I'd recommend it. It's a different feeling. It's just one in, one out. It feels intense." At the time, Lily said the reason she cried after the challenge was simply worry the men who took part hadn't had a good time. But now she'd admitted there was more to it than that. She said the reality of what she'd done took an emotional toll. Speaking to The Sun, she said, "I don't think I planned it or was prepared to the level that it was. I'd done something like 37 men before, so I thought, let's try and push myself to the limit a little bit. It took so much longer than I thought, and it was so much more exhausting than I thought. I just hadn't prepared myself for it properly. The way I did it, I think that's what kind of had that emotional effect on me. Giving every guy 5 minutes, having a chat with all the guys. It was just a really exhausting day. It was just my own fault for not preparing enough. It was a very intense day, and like anyone with a long, hard day at work, sometimes you can get exhausted and upset." Lily did admit she's now frustrated people remember her crying in the video so much. People think it's some kind of trauma, or I've been abused, or I'm forced to doing this, and that's not the truth at all. Lily, don't try and play it off as it just wore your social battery out. I think it wore something else out. I think, do you know what? I'm going to say it and people are going to think I'm puritanical. Maybe it's not healthy to shag 100 or 1,000 men in one day. If people think I'm puritanical and some sort of fascist for that, then so be it. I'm not saying, I'm not even the one being like, we should outlaw it. If you want to do it, go ahead. But then don't come crying to me about it. No, I just don't think it's mentally healthy. Sue me. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the slop, remember to like, comment, subscribe. I make new videos clearly whenever I feel like it, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.